一个美好的一天。阿叔，美好的一天。没事，挂挂多挂。
Off on another adventure, are we?
This looks... Revelio.
You can't keep your...
What's this?
Yes. Expelliarmus!
That's mine!
You'll pay for that!
Revelio.
Show yourself! Hooray!
Petrificus totalis.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Revelio. Accio. Repulso. Incendio. Repulso. Repulso. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Glacius. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. 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 Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Glacius. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by a wolf? I don't suppose.
I'm afraid.
Well, that is unfortunate. Not a charitable bone in their body.
Revelio. Hello again, Mr.
Oh, I was hoping to see... First, please allow me to apologise if I seem... Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more...
I suppose you could call it eventful.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was like... In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. Do you see that curious statue over there? We are fortunate to have a student... Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes. Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demi... You, however, have seen how they affect... I'm at my wit's end. In fact, I know of two statues, right? Perhaps you could start simply by
I'd be glad to...
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusion. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Now, you'll find one statue in the...
Aloha, Mora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Revelio. Revelio.
How are your students?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Loyalists are preparing for a rebellion.
Revelio.
Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the ministry would allow them to have one. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for.
She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll?
How dare you speak to a prefect that way?
I'm a prefect too.
Revelio.
I'm most pleased to be included.
I hope there are no students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular. Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff.
Revelio. 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 Hello, Mr. Moon. I have...
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, rancorous carp, to an... But that does not explain the boggart in Oxford. I am determined, with your help, to discover the...
It's definitely intriguing.
You, my friend, are a... Now, remember, the moons are...
Understood. I shall...
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help.
Revelio.
Keep at it so we can solve this mystery. We are fortunate to have a student brave enough to eradicate the Demiguise figurine menace.
一直忘记我要卖东西哦！天哪，这背包小真的是靠背，那一直忘记要卖东西哦。这有2个主线 ，OK。
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. Hear you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself. I hope to see you again. Farewell.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, without the information you provided, it may sound ambitious, but I wondered, would you be interested in joining? If you were to test this first upgrade there?
Sounds as if you're really out.
Thank you. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Off to the races, then.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank...
Sirona, please. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble.
I am too.
Yes, Lodgok.
It seems as though you...
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before a ball. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him.
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock work.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be... That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock...
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Revelio.
Good to see you.
You too, Amit.
Spare a canut, a sickle, a galleon?
Welcome to the Og's Head.
Revelio.
The empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok.
She did she?
No, actually...
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks.
I am, and I need to know what he...
Let's say I did know.
Sirona trusts me, and she...
Very well. I made...
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous wit in a tomb accessible. Ranrock and I had a...
Very well.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not gather whatever supply.
Revelio. I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds...
Revelio! They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Lumos. Revelio.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful-looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck, Now, before you set off...
It all seems clear to me.
I do hope our alliance... I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
Lumos. Lumos. It's sealed. Moths. Curious. Revelio. Lumos. Merlin's beard. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Repulsor! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Confringo! Repulsor! Incendio! They're certainly persistent. Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Cabalso! Revelio. Glacius. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Reparo. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Depulso. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Accio. I need to get that platform closer. But how? Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way.
Depulso! Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
啦啦，美好的一天。
Oh! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Oh. Revelio. Glacius. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Depulso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Potato. Stupefy. Levioso. 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 Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Glacius. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Revelio. This looks even more complex. Accio. Depulso. Lumos. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. Revelio. A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off. Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Lodgok.
Damn! They got here first. I saw one of their campsites not far.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no... Get to that helmet before Rookwood.
Revelio.
You think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic?
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Protego. Stupefy. Revelio. Incendio.
Nobody will miss one measly little. You there! I see you. Incendio! Expulso!
Levioso!
What's happening?
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Revelio! Incendio! Revelio! Incendio! Revelio. This place has seen better days. Incendio. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. There they are, the Ashwinders.
The fog blighted us a bit, I'll agree. Nonetheless, we are good spoils for our hands. And so should we hold our...
Expulso! No! With the Incendio!
You're going to regret that.
That's it.
This is for Rookwood! Redactor!
Let's see what you make of my inferior.
Accio.
You'll regret, Cross. Who's there? Expulso! Expulso!
I won't go down as easy.
Reducto.
No one takes one of my own and
Expelliarmus.
hell of it. Reducto.
That's mine! Look what you've done!
Accio.
Pay for it!
Glacius.
Then bring them above!
Depulso.
Expulso!
Incendio. Revelio. Shame nobody saw that. Accio. Revelio.
Got my eye on a few nearby hamlets. They're in more danger than they know.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
I've robbed every traveling vendor this past 3 years. They never
Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I retrieved the helmet.
Well done! The helmet shines even more brightly than...
It looks stunning, Lodgok.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it.
Ah, then I'm glad.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I would...
His search?
It is merely an inkling. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Revelio. Levioso. Yes. Ringo. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin loyalists off?
Hello. What do you have for...
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. Revelio. There we go. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Depulso. Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. That's it. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. 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 Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Let's have a look, shall we? You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. So nice of you to stop by.
Revelio. Lumos.
An intruder! What was that?
Someone there. This is where you will fail.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Glacius. Confringo. Incendio.
Are you sure?
Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
I should have been.
Levioso. Protego.
I will have my revenge.
Expelliarmus. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Nothing to poach in air insurance, them spiders. Not worth the trouble.
Revelio.
I deserve better than patrol duty.
able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
Revelio. Hello, Mr.
Yes, he told...
I have them right here.
Oh, how unfortunate.
What do you have for...
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio. 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 That wasn't so difficult. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. 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 Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio.
Oh, nice
Revelio.
to be here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio.
I will make
Confringo. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Bring me a dozen humans. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Revelio. Petricus totalis. Revelio.
Myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Petricus totalis. Revelio. Revelio.
Lucky if I bit him one now. Hello?
Revelio. Revelio.
Let's get this over with.
Glacius, Confringo.
I won't rest.
Revelio.
Go and patrol. Like I ain't got nothing better to do.
Someone there?
Huh? What's that? Who's there?
Afraid to fight?
Huh? Who is it? Is somebody there? Hello? I know I heard something now.
Put me down! How childish!
Expelliarmus. Acrosin. Leviosa. Glacius. Confringo. Depulso. Incendio.
I shall avenge your death. And utterly
Confringo. Glacius. Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Let's have a look, shall we? So nice of you to stop by.
Revelio.
be used for better things. So-called betrayal. An intruder!
Assignment's all finished.
What are you doing? What is this?
Protego!
Lucky, that's all!
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Ranrock has fooled you all. To your...哦，
晚安，饺子要睡啦，太晚了吧
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! That's that. Settled. Revelio.
You'll
Revelio.
enjoy your time in Irondale. Shame about Porrick's sister.
Fascinating, truly fascinating.
Excuse me, Mad.
Oh, yes, indeed. Madam Althea Twiddle.
Nice to meet you.
You know, my husband, often I stumbled upon it.
An archaic...
You see, my husband Greville, the man was intrigued by... Perhaps you could take it.
If I happen to see...
Ah, the spirit...
Revelio. I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. Confringo. Revelio.
That's some impressive flying.
Revelio. Revelio.
We've got dark wizards these days.
Revelio.
Who would have thought that butterflies of all things would lead someone to treasure?
Could it be a Merlin trial? Incendio. Revelio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Glacius. Revelio. This looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. I suppose I should try to find all the vases. I think there should only be a few more vases. Revelio. Nearly finished. One more vase. That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened. Mrs.
Oh,
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large...
well done. Oh, I miss having... Well, my curiosity. Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
Hello, nice to...
Oh, hello.
I'd like to ask...
Certainly, that...
What do you have for...
What can I help you with today? It's, good luck for me you stopped by today. Glad you were able to stop by.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back.
Well done. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say. Let us practice our precise, deliberate movements. Very good.
Arresto momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Professor.
Yes, what is it?
In class.
I did. They practice tournament play.
I take it you're...
Fan? And I would...
If you were that...
I was betrayed. My best friend, she was. But as trial, she wanted...
What is Felix?
Also known as Liquid Luck. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never... When I confronted her afterwards...
But it wasn't your fault.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not mine. I burned my...
What happened to Asuka?
Asuka played for the Tengu.
You didn't report her?
Her fate was not mine. My fate is...
Thank you, Professor. Arresto momentum.
Well done. You are on your way to mastering Arresto momentum.
今天就把这些什么学的都把它学一学。今天就把这些学完，学完就准备差不多了。
Mine now, Demi guys. Revelio.
I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
Knowledgeable.
Revelio.
I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
What's on me? Oh, okay.
I hope those assignments...
I've completed all of my...
Very well done. Now, based upon the knowledge that...
I can't get rid of...
I see. Know that such omens, and you are... But this talk of tomorrow, and if that perform... Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
哪个？哦，这个。 哎呀，怎么学生都不见了啊？哦，这学个咒语，学生就全部消失了。
I think you have it.
好扯哦。
Professor?
I do?
I was wondering...
Ah, those of us when I was
I see.
Yes, Natsai and I both looked. I had foreseen you would be wise and so divine.
I find it
intriguing. You are a student at Hogwarts.
Of course, Prof.
Now, I have enjoyed our
Descendo.
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
OK， 继续。魔药学教室。
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
嗯？哦。
Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
"他为什么喜欢坐在这边啊？这里是什么鬼地方
？Revelio。
准备上课吗？哎呦，我操！
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished it.
Well, well.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, talent and resolve.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else.
天户，再加一个 ，OK。天哪！啊！ 一堆装备没解锁啊，靠北啊！
Defender!
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Accio!
Diffindo.
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
OK， 哎，还有对话，再画一画，对一对。
Professor
Depends on how you...
I saw an...
Spent years trying...
That seems a bit...
Often, yes. I enjoyed a great deal of... However, success can make one complacent.
May I ask what...
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. I had deduced that he was working alone. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well... Pay attention. And not... A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart.
Well said, Professor.
OK， 接下来是药草学。Wingardium Leviosa。
Wonderful to see you again.
Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
啊？为什么这里有终极魔药？什么意思
？I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Hey.
Professor Garlic, a moment.
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a Wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
攻击呢
Revelio.
为什么会有魔药在地上啊
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
哦，还是说哦练习用哦
Wingardium Leviosa.
练习还可以送我魔药的吗
Revelio.
这么赞的吗？哎，看我之前都没注意到这件事，哎，他这个练习还会送我魔药，哈，太棒了吧
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
那我这怎么都不知道啊？他的练习还可以送魔药的。好了，看来是最后一个任务了，奇兽学课程。Last game， 走起走起，今天的最后一堂课。
Revelio.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
This way. The Kneazles are over here.
Oh, couple of Kneazle whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Kneazles just as you did with Gerald. The Kneazles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Where are the lions? I would like to see...
A happy beast is a giving...
I'd love to have...
Buskins are fond of both.
Poppy helping you out?
I'm sure our beasts are safe here. But I do worry about them. Especially after the troll attack.
Hello, Professor.
I did.
It was wonderful.
Some provide us, which does not include torturing them for whiskers.
Yes, Professor.
Stumbling over dead...
Surely the poachers can be brought...
An optimistic idea. Professor Weasley has asked, be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also...
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something?
Thank you again. You were an augury?
Sir?
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone, at least that's what...
I couldn't stand there and watch them.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of...
You've intrigued.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think?
I thought she was brilliant.
I suspected you'd...
Are you the reason
perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from... You may have noticed that poachers are some...
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seems to...
The poachers' influence is growing. They're up to something.
That does seem...
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into...
I think that's a fine...
And the more I know...
You seem undeterred.
Oh, very well. I should be going.
OK， 还顺便升等啦。
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
But Smedleys
will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
Oh.
The Pinked Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
哪位
Revelio.
我记得这里不是有东西吗？我记错了吗？我怎么记得这片湖上有个东西可以讲？干骗我
！Revelio。
哎，
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
那里又有2个任务。哦。啊，先回这里。
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Pleasant little...
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts.
Precise. You see, Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
为什么要准备离开？去哪里啊？哦，我要去外面抓鬼啦！不急不急啊，今天就先这样了。天呀，真烂呢！算了，差1防还好，还是换这个好了。增加所有咒语，要这个要。咒虐我还没学到，但是伤害还是比较高，所以还是要点。挑战没有解锁的，收藏。啥？你说的怪是指什么部分？你说突出一块放键盘滑鼠吗？还是什么？哦，为什么会凸出来一块？这样离电脑会比较远一点，是吧？ 了解。OK。好啦，今天是依旧比较早休息哦。好了，哎呀，这边就先到这。感谢各位收看，祝各位有个美好的一天，拜拜。来脚底板，拜拜拜拜拜。抱歉啊，这2天都比较早休啊。好了，就这样啦。